and gentlemen, welcome to the show. It's Untethered Live, and I'm your host, Jake Johnson. And tonight, 'tis the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Tonight's episode is brought to you by this aluminum cup of coffee and the number P and the letter L. Amanda, you get the gold star tonight, I think. Yep. She says, hi, chat. Good to see you all. How you doing, Jake? How are you tonight, love? I hope everyone had an awesome Christmas with family and friends. Yes, very nice, Amanda. Here's your gold star. Kevin Cox, what's up, brother? He says, hey, Jake and Amanda says, hi, Kevin. CWL. What's happening? Hello, everyone. Hi, CWL, says Amanda. And April. Hey, April. Good to see you, sweetheart. Welcome to the show. And she says, hello, loves. Come on in. Take your shoes off. Wiggle your toes. It's going to be a great show of some such. That's hot. I love it. I love it. Amanda says, hi, April, hun. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I hope that you ate way too much and got everything was on your Santa Claus list. I hope everybody got some nookie. I hope everybody's happy. That's what I want, happiness. Peace on earth and happiness among all men. Mankind. How is everyone doing? Much love, Jake, Amanda, CWL. April, good to see you. It's the end of the year, folks. We made it. Another year. We got through. I got a lot of cookie. I got a little cookie too. Vanilla cookie. Amanda says, I'm awesome, April. Awesome. Full of awe. Or some awe. Some kind of awe. I broke my glasses. I have new glasses on. And they are not cooperating. So, what'd you get for Christmas? Tell me. Tell me all about it. Tell me how it went. Got a cookie. Not that kind of cookie. I'm pretty sure anyway. There. Is that better? I can't see. I got two new orange hoodies. My original one is kind of stained and the hood is coming off, says CWL. Well, it's a good thing you got some new hoodies. I got this new camouflage silky shirt. You like it? Dagnabbit. Nice. Maybe this will work for a little while. See if the super glue is set. I bought cheap glasses. They break. They break. Right there. On both sides. I like it. It looks comfy. Yeah, it is nice. Like little nipplies hanging out. It's very nice. It's a nipply shirt. But it is nice and silky and smooth. Collarless. Which is unusual for me because I'm a collar kind of dude. But, you know. Ooh, Denny's. I prefer the collar, but this one's nice. Boy, I racked up. I got a good Christmas. I'll go first since nobody else is talking. April says, I'm sorry, I'm dealing with CJ right now. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm still here. Just give me a sec. Okay. Take your time. I got a shiny new red guitar, which you guys have seen. I got a nice pair of lambskin gloves, a nice pair of heated gloves, batteries in, rechargeable, very nice, thick, Arctic type gloves. I got a phone holder for my bike. I got piece de la resistance. It's got a clock. And it has a lighter, like a real lighter, that I can light my cigarette with while going down the highway. And a voltmeter right there. And a phone charger, so I can do all that. Let's see what else. I got this cup, nice cup. Ceramic on the outside, aluminum on the inside, and hot coffee. And a set of strings for my shiny new red guitar, which you guys have seen. It's wonderful. I had a good Christmas. How about you? I got a Bigfoot hoodie and a Bigfoot Don't Stop Believing t-shirt. Don't stop believing. That's cool, CWO. I like Bigfoot as a symbol. I don't particularly believe in Bigfoot, but, you know, anything's possible. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Oh, and I got a 88 Ford F-150 pickup truck for Christmas. I got that too. So I got to go get that. Very nice. Very nice Christmas. Indeed. And the best of all, I got you guys. I got to see you on Christmas Eve. That was beautiful. I couldn't ask for a better group of friends to hang out with. You want to see it again, don't you? Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it. Lovely. Very nice. I'm very happy about that one. Did I name it yet? Yeah. I can't remember the name, though. Ruby Red something or other. About 5 names. I have to go back and look in the chat. Oh, Red. I'm just going to name it Red. The red one. I think that one suits it. The red one. Which guitar? The red one. I gotta have 30 pairs of glasses and I can't see out of any of them. I have to fix the old ones because they're the only ones I can see out of. Yeah, buddy. It was a good Christmas indeed. Amanda, what'd you get for Christmas? Kevin, what'd you get for Christmas? All I want for Christmas, all I want for Christmas, All I want for Christmas is to be with you. Sorry, y'all, I'm back. What'd you get for Christmas? You got love. That's something. It's what makes the world go round. Gonna get you up and get you down, get you walking around with a flashlight trying to find love. You know. You didn't get no presents? Candles, essential oils, UV nail light. Ooh. And the evening with my love. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You make my teeth hurt. That's beautiful. Y'all got to go party. I'm working on that hard as I can. Won't be long now. I'm almost there. I got a jar full of money and a bunch of bills to pay. And then I'll be on my way. Kevin says, and new orange dolphin jersey. Go Fins. That's awesome. I got Kenny Chesney to take tickets for the Hollywood, Florida casino for May. Great seats. Yay. And a few other great things. Elvis perfume and more Elvis lunchbox, etc. Well, that's wonderful. I can't wait. Me either. I'm working on it hard as I can go. Look at me. I'm exhausted. I'm all parched and getting all skinny, working my tail off. I got what you were saying, April. That's awesome. Elvis lunchbox, huh? That's got to be a collectible. And Kenny Chesney tickets to boot. I like Kenny Chesney. He's good. If I were going to watch anybody modern, it'd probably be him. There ain't too many good ones out there anymore. So, good on you for that. Way to go, Kev. A nighty pantyhose, LOL, and some other fun-filled things. Ooh. Dirty girl. I like it. Good. I'm really happy with the stuff I got. I thought it was very nice of everyone to be so generous. I might go watch Sammy Kershaw Friday night. Is he still playing? That's cool. I like Sammy Kershaw. He had some good music. He just didn't last very long. Amanda says, oh, ooh, April. Fun. April gonna get busy. Roll them stockings all the way down. That's very nice. I don't look so good in a teddy. I mean, it's sexy, but you know. Kevin got Georgia Bulldog stuff and his own Miami something or other. He's going to be playing at a casino Friday night. Cool. Yeah, I thought he was a good guy back in the day. He had some real, he remade Third Rate Romance. That's one that I do. And I do the original version of it, sort of, but his is real good. And that song Yard Sale, I thought was a great song. I don't know why he didn't go further. He should have been like the next big thing. He got a new Miami Dolphins jersey that says Cox number 7 on it. Cool. That's awesome. One second. Couple sign says yard sale. Real estate sign says so. Family picnic table holds all that it can hold. On the grass and on the sidewalk, hell, it must be half the time. Ain't it funny how a broken home can bring the prices down? Oh, there's so true what's left of you and me. Paying yard sale prices for each golden memory. Oh, I never thought I'd ever live to see the way they're sorting through what's left of you and me. Sitting at a tiny table in a ritzy restaurant, she was staring at his coffee cup. He was trying to keep his courage up by buying booze. Talk was small when they talked at all. They both knew what they wanted. They were old enough to talk about it, too young to scope it out and keep it loose. She said, you don't look like my type, but I guess you do. Perfect romance, slow rent rendezvous. He said, I'll even tell you that I love you if you want me to. Third rate romance, slow rent rendezvous. They left the bar, they got in the car and they drove away. He took her to the Holiday Inn. She didn't even have to pretend she didn't know what for. They went to the desk and made his request while she waited outside. He came back with the key. She said, give it to me and I'll unlock the door. She said, I've never really done this kind of thing before, have you? Third rate romance, slow rendezvous. And he said, yes, I have, only a time or two. Third rate romance, slow rendezvous. There you go, some Sammy Kershaw, just for you. Good song, Jake. Woohoo. Thank you, dear. Thank you, April. Kevin says, hit that like button or be subject to April's wrath. She carries a knife. April says, everybody hit that like button, please. And April says, I told them that, Kevin. Kevin says, hey, CWL. Kevin says, April also got a sexy nightgown. Oh, yeah. And April says, or CW says, I like queen of my double wide trailer. And April says, me too. So I made her the queen of my double wide trailer with the polyester curtains and the redwood deck. Sometimes she runs and I've got to beat her with her black eye and a pretty broke neck. Something. There are 7 people in chat. There's only 2 thumbs up. That math don't add up, folks. It's science. You got to press the button for it to show up. Come on, come on, come on, come on now. Touch me, baby. That's a good cup of coffee. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse today. I got rained on going in, coming from work. And that always takes its toll on my voice. Makes me a little scratchy. Can't hit the high notes so good. In that state, I apologize. But you know, that ain't ever stopped me before. I'll caterwaul it out. Because I got no problem making a jackass of myself for your entertainment. So what you guys want to talk about? This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, for whatever that means. And you know what that means. It's the end of the world as we know it. Things have changed drastically. Big time. Big time. Big league. Big league. A vagina. All right, folks. Somebody needs to start talking. Don't make me do all the talking. Weird things come up when I talk. I'm just kind of laid back, coasting from Christmas on into the new year. We'll hit New Year's running. We're going to do some pretty cool stuff with the podcast coming next year. Got my little duckies in a row. Got some new things coming. The internet will be coming back to the Studio C. It's going to be lovely. It's Capricorn time. I'm excited. Woohoo. Capricorn time. No, it's not. It's Aquarius. Look at astrology. We're leaving what? Cancer and entering into Aquarius? I can't remember what the previous one was. It's not Capricorn. Might be the month. That's a different thing. We're not talking about months. We're talking about eons. Sports update. The first NCAA Saturday is the Orange Bowl for Miami. Dogs versus semi-assholes. Go Dogs! Then Michigan against Alabama. And Washington against the Texas Longhorns on New Year's Day. Back to you, Bob. Well, it's still Capricorn. Wait, it's the month of Capricorn. We're not talking about that. The age of Aquarius is an age. It's a 1,000-year period. Give or take. Might be a little more, a little less, whatever. There's going to be some weird things happening in this millennia. Jakey Jake's up. What's up, Dennis Bigfoot? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? How was your Christmas? What did you get? And are you happy? Jake from State Farm. Never heard that one before. Jake the Snake. Never heard that one before. Jake is fake. That's true, but never heard that one before. April says, hello, Dennis. Good to see you, love. Amanda says, hi, Dennis. And she says, go Knowles. Fine SSDD. I don't know what that means. Dennis says, hi, Amanda, and hi, April. And CWL says, have you ever watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I may have seen 1 or 2 episodes of it. Oh, I never got into it, but I understand it. It's quite funny. I got turned off by that whole Reno 911 show that was on, and I just didn't get back in it. Same shit, different day. Got it. I understand. Did you get anything nice for Christmas? Did you make out like a bandit? I did. I got the old Glug Glug 3000 if I can ever get to it. Right, Dennis? I know, hun. Ha ha ha, says April. What the rolling on the floor laughing, Jake. The old clocka clocka. You know what I'm saying. What you guys want to talk about? Anything in particular? I'm enjoying this cup of coffee. It's nice and hot. It's usually cold by now. But I suffer through it silently like a real man. But this one, burning my lips. I love it. This is a good cup. You should get one. It's called a Contigo. Contigo, which means not a Tigo, I think. Anybody speak Spanish? Contigo, not a cup. Is that what that's saying? It's a cup. I promise. Has a handle and everything. I don't know what I'm talking about, folks. I'm out of gas. I'm just coasting here. Help a brother out. Hit the like button. Subscribe, share, support. Do all the good things. I speak 2 languages, English and sarcasm. I speak one of those languages very well. My English ain't bad, but I'm fluent and sarcastic. I also speak in irony and in the third person, using the English you, the Queen's you, if you know what I mean. I found that doesn't go over so well in court, though, for some reason. Don't know why. Judge has no sense of humor, I think. What's everyone doing for New Year? Well, they say that whatever you're doing for New Year, that's what you'll be doing for the rest of the year. So, I'm going to try to avoid rubbing one out and passing out. That would be bad. A whole year of that. Jesus Christ. No, I don't know. Know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I do. April says, I don't know yet. Probably setting off fireworks and staying home. Well, you better hurry up and get to Florida. I'm working on it, damn it. Damn. You know what I've had to shell out this month? A lot. But I'm getting there. I'm going to enjoy a nice cold drink and fall asleep before the ball drops. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Jake. Right? I'm working on it hard as I can go, honey. I'm getting there as fast as I can. I just had some setbacks that I wasn't expecting. But I'm got them taken care of, and I'm steadily heading in that direction. Almost there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. How now, brown cow? To know him is to love him. And I know or do. That is an interesting turn of phrase there, Dennis. I like it. I like where your head's at. No, you know, no, 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 you know, no. Yes. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. I'm going to listen to all the fireworks and gunshots and watch the balls drop. No. Or is that? No. No, no. Dennis is having a blast over here. I wish I was having that much fun. Everybody, this is the funnest place on the internet. Guaranteed. Hands down. Nuh-uh. All right, Dennis. What are you going to be doing for New Year's Eve besides watching the balls drop? I was going to be playing a show, had it booked a year in advance, but I had 3 other gigs booked at the same facility, same venue. And 3 times we showed up and there was nobody there and the doors were locked. And no notice, no warning, no reimbursement. There's an hour drive. We did that 3 times. We're not doing it again. So we're not showing up New Year's Eve. So there goes that gig. Nothing, just getting older. No. No. Yeah, I understand. See, I've got a silver streak in my hair. That's new. At Christmas, my brother-in-law asked me, did I dye my mustache? That's how old I'm getting. People are noticing. Cacao. What is that? The all clear sign? Cacao. Yes, we are, LOL. Getting old, yes. See that? See that? I didn't do any of that. See that? That is not a lighting effect. That is a stripe gremlin streak in my hair. Cacao is chocolate. Yes, it is. It's also the sound a bird makes when he's horny. Oh, that smell. Skunk stripe, that's right. Because I'm stinky. Cacao. That smell is about heroin, April, just so you know. I had a promoter pull the same crap with me. So I took his candy as collateral. His caddy as collateral. Yes. Yes, typically I would do that, but like I said, the doors were locked and nobody was there, so I couldn't go in and get my money, which I would normally do. And I'm not above burning the place to the ground, but it is a nice establishment. And maybe when they get under new management or something, I'd like to play there again. So, Pepe Le Pew. The rapey skunk. Seriously, watch that cartoon again as an adult. Yes, that's how old I am. I didn't even have to think about who Pepe Le Pew is. I know. You won't even find that cartoon on TV today. It's been canceled. I know that one, Looney Tunes. Waylon Jennings blew up a barn once to get back at a promoter. Yeah, remember Marvin? Take me to your leader. Yes, I remember Marvin. Marvin the Martian. Or am I thinking about another one? What was the one that popped up? That wasn't Marvin the Martian, was it? Marvin the Martian was the helmet with feet, right? And then the one that would pop up with Fred Flintstone, that was something else. I can't remember. I want to say Gazoo. Was it Gazoo? Yeah, but a deepish voice. Yep. There's a little helmet with feet. I remember. Me TV still plays Peppy cartoons. Does it really? I'd love to see that. I thought that was gone for good. Gazoo. That's it. Kazoo. The Great Gazoo. Ba ba baloo ba. Yep, I used to watch all those cartoons. Snarkin's ass, Boopy. Welcome. Did you have a good Christmas, Snark? Hope you did. Hope everything went great. Swimmingly. I hope you got everything that was on your list. We're talking about old cartoons. Kazoo was voiced by Harvey Korman. Really? Didn't his brother make movies? Like crappy, low-budget movies? Roger Corman, I think was his name. Tommy Smothers died. Did he really? I'm sorry to hear that. I guess now it's just Smothers' brother. April says, hello, Snark, much love. To know or know not, that is the question. I prefer know not. Ignorance is bliss. What say you? Panel? Survey says, you're a moron. I don't know, but Harvey was the bad guy in Blazing Saddles. Oh, okay. The guy with the mustache. Snark gives a heart. Dennis says, yeah, but that's just waiting. True. I have come into some information over the years that I'd prefer not to have. I'm like Sergeant Schultz. I know nothing. I see nothing. I hear nothing. I speak nothing. Sergeant Schultz. Anybody remember that show, Private Benjamin? April says, that's sad to hear. He played awesome guitar. Yep. This world is losing a lot of really, really talented people. I thought it'd never be the same again when George Jones died, and it wasn't. But that's been quite some time ago. It's what, 2005? And I'm telling you, there's a hole, a George Jones-sized hole in music today. Still there. Smothers Brothers, Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams Sr. They just keep going. And I know Hank Sr. died a long time ago, but he was the first one to go as far as I'm concerned. And then Patsy Cline and the Big Bopper. Jimi Hendrix, and Kurt Cobain, and Mama Cass. Very specific club they belong to. Jim Morrison. We still got good old Willie. Not for long. Not for long. George Jones. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, right? Well, Willie's still here. I think he's pickled. That's the only reason he hadn't died yet. But David Allan Coe's getting ready to go. Willie's about to go. The comedy that made me, Rip Tommy. Snark, I hear you. That's a bad thing to lose in this world. I think Ray Stevens died too, didn't he? Or am I mishearing that? And Dolly too. Yeah, Dolly's about to go. She ain't far from it. Is Kenny Rogers still alive? Does anybody know? Because she believes in me. I miss that man. I grew up listening to Kenny Rogers. That was my first song I ever heard was a Kenny Rogers song, I think. April says, yes, I know, Snark. It's a sad thing to lose somebody that talented. Kenny died. That's okay. I thought I heard that, but I wasn't sure. But that's terrible. There just ain't nobody left. Ain't nobody to look up to. Merle Haggard died. There went the other half of the George Jones thing. Two best voices in music ever gone. Both of them trying to sound like Lefty Frizzell, by the way. Just so you know. Which I didn't think was particularly that good, but he had a unique style and everybody loved it. That's what they grew up wanting to be. I grew up wanting to be them. And if I'd have been born 10 years earlier, I would have been them. But I wasn't. I missed it. I missed the boat. Now I'm just a porch picker. You know what that is. I don't even pick on the porch. Merle died 5 years ago. Yeah, he did. And I miss him every day. I still have songs of his running through my head. Wishing I could hear him singing them. Wishing I could have got that. I never did get to see him perform. And I wanted to. Cold Creek Croft, what's up, brother? On the other hand, Keith Richards celebrates his 80th last week and is doing just fine. He also is pickled like Willie Nelson. How you doing, Cole? Did you have a good Christmas, sir? Did you get everything you wanted? April says, MBTV, much love. We had a hot Christmas. This is the first time I ever remember Christmas being hot. I mean, it was hot Christmas Day here. Well, it wasn't hot, but it was hot compared to the rest of the week. It was like 60-something. It was t-shirt weather like it is right now. Quiet. No henna holidays unless I turn on the internet, says Cold Creek. That's terrible. Willie is 90 or 91. He's up there. Dennis says, read my words, Jake. What did you say? Did I miss something? I didn't think I did. Nope. I read the last thing you wrote. What are you talking about? I was telling my son about Tommy and about the time I settled down. Michael Caine got mentioned, and I started crying again because we'll lose him soon, too. I added the word too, but I hear you, Snark. Yeah, it's getting bad. Cold Creek says, I got some UPS Santa deliveries, though, so all good. That's fantastic, Cold Creek Croft. Read them, Jake. Read these words. I am reading these words. Furiously. Cole says, hi, April and Amanda and all. Yep. Michael Caine ain't going to be much for this world either, I would imagine. Snark says, Cold Creek Croft loves and... Is that a smiley face with boobies? Kind of looks like it. Either that or high fives. I don't know which. Waiting for the eulogies where the pastor just shrugs. Ah, no great loss. Dude was a douchebag. Anyway, snacks in the back. Ha ha. That's probably what they'll say at my funeral. Cole says, Snarker's ass. Dennis says, don't read these, though. They're secret ones. It's a hug or jazz hands. I got it. Okay. It kind of looks like a smiley face with boobies, but I see the hug or jazz hands thingy. I can see it doing that. Makes sense. Kind of like mine better, though. See what I got for Christmas? I built this. This is the Untethered Live rock and roll machine right here. What do you think? Dwarkab Isif Deer. I lost the light. We're down a light. Man down. Man down. Cole says, I have friends who had a memorial service for their dog that had more attendance than half the human funerals I went to. Wow. Why boobies? Why boobies? Oh, I got you. I like that. That's cool. I'm such a 12-year-old. Boobies. Boobies. That's funny, Snark. Yeah, I've seen some people get crazy over their animals. I understand that. I mean, I don't understand it, but I've seen it happen. Kind of weird. I got pretty grim, so I stood up to do a speech and had my lady friend's kid translate for the dogs in the audience. I got a job out of that one. Pet psychic. Now there's a business I could get into. Your dog's hungry. That'll be $100. Thank you. Snark's asses. Aha. You didn't think I could read backwards, did you, Dennis? Cold Creek Crawford, you crack me up, says Snarkin's ass. He's always good for the one-liners. The one paragraphers. And then it says it was 50-50. Yeah, right. I still have that pack rat pop out and run over if I ever go into the barn. Hilarious. Hey, you too, Snark. Good soul. Yeah, that rat ought to be making you some good content right about now. You about have him trained, don't you? I'd have cameras all over that barn. I never thought about training a rat. It's pretty smart. Latest news is finding a big hole near the dump. Laid out some flour and got a cougar track bigger than my hand. Wow. It's a cutie pie rat. Yep. As far as rats go, it's a handsome rat. Can't remember her name. No clue what the deal is with Neo. Rats are supposed to be scared of big creatures, but run right out. Easy content, though. Yes. It's probably that disease that rats get that I always call trichinosis, but that's the wrong one. You know the one I'm talking about. I can't think of it, but it makes them horny and fearless. It works on people, too, by the way. So if you get scratched, you might need to not consider buying a motorcycle. I'm just saying. Once my hardcore rancher landlord gets wind, he better run, right? They have the exterminator out there. Come with me if you want to live. Get to the chopper. It's going to fast forward your way out of ginormous cat. Out of a ginormous cat. It's not going to fast forward your way out of a ginormous cat. You're talking about the big mountain lion or whatever he said it was. Bobcat. Yeah, that's a big cat. And they're not nice. And if you're out there and he's hungry, he might eat you. But to that, I say, if you're ever faced with an animal that wants to eat you, and he's way bigger than you and can kill you easily, here's how you handle that situation. I know this from experience, so I'm not talking out of my butt. If you can manage it, which probably going to be hard because you're going to be terrified and probably fighting for your life, but if you can manage it, take your hand and shove it just as far down their throat as you can get it. Try to reach the backside. I mean, really go for it. Get it in there. Good, up to here if you can. Because I promise you, they'll spit and run. Because chocolate cake is great, but if you were walking by a window and there was a beautiful chocolate cake sitting there and you thought, man, that looks good, and that chocolate cake proceeded to jump out of the window and try to shove itself down your throat, you would not want any chocolate cake after that. Just saying. Pack rats are genius nomata. Different creatures than the disease-ridden old world rats like the Norways. It's a puma, Tommy Smothers. Yes. Kevin says, I thought someone spilled a drink in my car. Turns out it was just CJ's slime. What did he do, sneeze? Oh, you mean like toy slime. Gotcha. Yeah, they still make that? I think that was probably radioactive stuff. I remember it when I was a kid. It was everywhere. Get all in your hair, in your clothes, under your shoes, in your bed. Cole says, never approach without bear spray. Without bear spray out and a gun out. Aimed and cocked. Man sobbing. Man sobbing has worked in the past versus jamming a hand in the mouth. Yes. Well, trust me, it works. I mean, you could sob. You could shoot. But sometimes you don't have that option. And I'm just saying, if you get in a pickle, shove your hand down their throat. Try to get in there. And do it quickly, because if they bite, that's your arm. Oh, there goes a finger. Now, with caution, I suggest this to you because you have to be very quick, because chances are you're going to be fighting for your life and terrified and not be able to think of anything. But just have that in the back of your mind for emergencies. Projectile vomiting and worse. I'm well armed. Nah, actually is super dense game area in that canyon. So it's probably a well-fed mountain lion is what you're saying. That might work in your favor. Because they won't attack you if they're not hungry or if you're not threatening them. But if they're hungry, they'll get you. That happens in California all the time to hikers. Uh-oh, says April. LOL. Slime. A toy invented by a TV show that invented a toy for a TV show. Can you say irony? I think it's too late. April, says Narcissus. Amanda says, can you make slime at home now? You can make slime at home now with 3 ingredients. It's cool. No, it's not cool. It's juvenile. But if you want to make slime, you go right ahead, sweetie. Buckshot has actively hunted them with dogs as well. So they're sort of conditioned like other hunted animals. Well, that's good. That's very good. We don't have very many mountain lions around here, but they are here. I see like hints of them occasionally, very occasionally, but they are here. But they're not prevalent. Like you probably never see one. You might find tracks, or you might see one on a trail cam or something, but you probably won't ever see one cross your path. There's just not that many. Same thing with coyotes. We got them. I've seen them in the field occasionally, but they don't come close to people. I've made it with my kids, says Amanda. See? Told you. HJ. Etre uye ikpe atnle. One ae ude atne. Isn't weye. April says, snark and sass. Beautiful. Aw. Somebody's been doing their homework since the last podcast. April says, Dennis, are you drunk? No, he's speaking pig Latin. I've got a few bottles of white glue and a bottle of slime activator in my craft supplies. Perfect for getting high on a Friday night. And whatever else you're going to do with that activator stuff. Don't sniff the glue. It'll stick your nostrils together. I tried Coke one time, but I couldn't get the bottle in my nose. Cold Creek says, always recall what a Glacier Park ranger said. Only you can prevent forest fires. No. Don't worry about the cats. If they were hunting you, you wouldn't know it until they pounced, and nobody would be safe. One grabbed a kid off a trike, though. Hey, Jogga. Isoga. Rajakaka. I don't know what any of that means. Sounds Klingon, though. Snark Sass says, nope, for making slime, FFS. April says, LOL, Amanda, I hate that stuff. Kids love it. I hate that stuff, too. gets everywhere. It smells funny. Amanda says, yes, April, my son used to love to make it all the time. I'm glad he grew out of it. LOL, Dennis, do I need to translate that? Says April. I wish you would. Cold Creek Croft says, I make 2 kinds of slime spontaneously, but I'm already disgusted and leave it at that. Yes, I do too, but neither of them are spontaneous. You smell funny. How do you know? I smell like cigarettes and success, baby. Yo, bugger. Amanda says, LOL, Cole. I know I look like I smell like mothballs, but I don't. I smell like Stetson and Montegos. April says, it's fun for a second, but daggum. It don't let it get in your car seats or furniture, right? It's hard to get out. And it's green. So, there's always that. Cole says, Dennis Bigfoot, I put some of that into Google Translate and now my monitor is smoking. What's up with that? Yo, paga. Aka jaga. It sounds like something that Boba Fett would say to Jabba the Hutt. Eat you want to eat you, Bobo. Amanda says, or hair for that matter. Yeah, don't get it in your hair. You have to cut your hair. You said juvenile. I just ran with it. I know you are, but what am I? I know, I'm just teasing you. Cold Creek Croft says, what was the stuff that stretched, was thicker, and could, silly putty. That was easier to handle. Yes, and you could, copy comic books with it for some reason. Don't really know how that worked. Yep. Olga, Jake. Olga. Snark says, exactly. I may be ugly, but you're fat and I can diet. Wait. Cold Creek Croft says, in his Afro days, Michael Jackson needed treatment for his phobia of open flames and pancake batter. Yabba dabba doo. Really? That's weird. One of those things came back to bite him in the tail, if you know what I'm saying. No more Afro. Whoa. I've got an extra large egg of silly putty in my craft supplies. That's some good stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff with silly putty. The things that children used to could play with for hours. I vividly remember having a red brick bat with a car drawn on the side of it that I pushed around in the dirt. Anybody even know what a brick bat is? Yes. Very interesting. Winston, you're drunk. Yes, madam. But you're ugly. And in the morning, I won't be drunk, but you'll still be ugly. The Churchill, that's the Churchill quote you referred. Sort of, yeah. I referenced. I know I can spell. Try anyone. I probably have a video about it, or it's in my craft supplies. Do you have any 3M sticky in your craft supplies? Do you have any CFC free new in your craft supplies? That's $30 for that right there. CJ. CJ, behave yourself, boy. Don't make my mustache come over there. It'll get you. I was fascinated how Silly Putty would pull off the ink for a copy of comic books or newsprint. Ah, the days of self-amusement. Damn kids these days, all they want's video games. And whatever an OnlyFans is. April says, I've got to go, y'all. Taking care of CJ, okay? I love you, true. Much love. April, I love you, honey. See you soon. Walter says, good evening, all. Hey, Walter. Amanda says, hi, Walter. Did you have a good Christmas, sir? Did you get everything you wanted? How are you? Are you happy? Are you drunk? See you in the next one, says April. April, love you, honey. Don't be a stranger. Call or write or send smoke signals or something. Good night, April, says Cold Creek Croft. Amanda says, night, April. I'm having fun tonight. You guys are awesome. But I would like to ask one favor, if you would, please. Hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you get notifications of when I'm going to be online. Smash that like button. There's 9 people in chat. There's only 7 likes. Am I not working hard enough? Is that what it is? Tell me what I can do for you. Hit that like button. Share this video with somebody you love. Better yet, share it with somebody you don't love. Bring them into the family. Make them part of the fold. Be part of their solutions, not part of their problems. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what's on your mind. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confront me, conform with me, drink my Kool-Aid. Make your own Kool-Aid as long as you're thinking critical. That's what I want. Critical thought coming from that brain of yours. And hey, if you love what you see tonight and you dig what's happening and you like to be part of that, you like to help out, support the channel. If you want to just pat me on the back and say, hey, good job, Jake. You can do that too. You can support my work by going to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Or if you're a Cash App user, you can go to $JakeJohnsonBand. $JakeJohnsonBand. Every little bit helps. It's a win-win. It's a blessing to me. It's a blessing to you too, because God notices these things, and I appreciate it. And I'll do everything in my power to be worthy of it, including answering all your questions and comments and anything else you want me to do for that matter. I'll drink anything that you want me to drink, and I'll eat anything that you want me to eat. So come on down, I'll chew on a dog. Or something like that. Walter says, hi, Jake, April, Amanda, Montana, Snark, Dennis, Kevin. Cole says, show us your, wait, never mind. You want likes. Oh, if I showed you that, I'd get likes. Don't believe me? Walter says, how's Jersey, sir? I mean, Cole says to Walter, how's Jersey, sir? Amanda says, LOL, Cole. Walter says, Jersey is very wet right now. So is North Carolina. Wet. It's been raining all day. Started yesterday. Very soggy bottom. Cole says, the cattle went to winter fields. Damn quiet around here. Got the point. They would run over when I played Walk the Dinosaur, gathered together to listen and stare at me. I know they liked it. Walk the Dinosaur. I've had worse crowds. A crowd of cattle is actually pretty good if you can keep their attention. They also responded to classic 50s as well as selected James Brown and Lee Ritenour. Very nice. Hey! Step back, one, kiss yourself there. $20. I like James Brown. He's from my neck of the woods. Just over the line in South Kakalaki. And I'm from just over the line in Georgia. So, did you ever get them to follow you around? I was miffed, says Cold Creek Croft, that they would flee if I showed. I was miffed that they would flee if I showed and wanted to show how you could herd them with Ghetto Blaster. But man plans, God laughs. Maybe next year, right? We had concerts at the farm I used to live on, and the cows would line up at the fence to listen. That's cool. Cole says, yeah, I hear that, Walter. I thought so. They are curious at times. And Walter says, they were all watching when my wife and I got married. Aw, that's adorable, Walter. Did they moo as you went past? I'm trying to think of a clever cow pun, but it just ain't coming to me right now. Buckshot, wranglers, horses, and dogs moved the whole herd off when I went to town. Perhaps best. I confused Buckshot enough as it is, says Colquitt-Croft. Maybe he thought you were getting too cozy with his cattle. He decided to crack down on the circumstance. Landlord talked about feeding them cake out of their hands in the old days. That would get out of control fast, says Colquitt Grove. Yes, it would. Walter says they were in the next pasture over. Pasteurizing, no doubt. Well, it's been a long time since I've been around a bunch of cattle. They used to be everywhere when I was a kid. I lived in the cow fields in Florida. Lots of pastures, lots of cattle just grazing about and doing their thing. But I hadn't seen cows or smelled horse shit or cow shit for many years now. Cole says, I'll buy that mob so they can get sophisticated versus hamburgers. Probably expensive, though. Probably. That's why I don't have animals around here other than those cats, because they get quite expensive to feed. They're so funny looking head on, so freaking huge bodies, and little bitty eyes. Walter says, we used to get old bakery goods for the cows as a treat and always had some always had some in case they got loose. Cows are sugar crackheads. Yeah, they don't get a lot of sugar, so it's something they like. Just give them a sugar cube. I think cows are generally pretty nice animals. They're good pets, and they form bonds like a dog does. And I've even seen one act like a dog before, wallering around and jumping up and down. So I guess it just depends on how you treat them. Cole says the Longhorns are smaller and leaner, and a vanity herd for Mrs. Buckshot just because she likes them. But those are touchy. I did toss out a lot of vegetables. I think Longhorns is a special breed, ain't they? Don't they breed those for some reason? Like specially? I don't know much about cows. I just know what I've heard over the years. I picked up the flywheel tonight. Reassembly starts tomorrow afternoon. All right. Excellent, Walter. I'm checking the mail every day. See if that title gets here. And as soon as it does, I'll get the insurance and a tag and be headed that way. Cold Creek Croft says, I watched a pair wrestle around, clearly playing. Then one seemed to like the turkeys when they were here and would go up to them, kind of dance a bit, and make the turkeys gobble. It's funny. Yeah, I think cows are very inquisitive, and I think they're actually smart animals. The few that I've been around in my life seem like they had a lot going on upstairs that people don't generally give them credit for. It could just be the way they act, but it seems like they're a lot more intelligent than, say, a deer is. Though I've seen deer do some pretty interesting things, too. You ever seen a deer gank a bird before? I didn't even know deer ate meat. But I've seen a deer eat a whole bird alive. That will go out Friday afternoon when I got postage. Gotcha. I thought you told me you'd already sent it. That's why I was looking for it. My bad. But that ought to be just about time I'll have enough to get up there then. I'm very close. I got a whole jar full of money. I've been saving up all month. Right off the bat, I got to spend a bunch of it, but I'll have enough to make the trip. Resend me your address. Will do, sir. As soon as the podcast is over, I'll shoot it to you by a text. You saw a deer eat a bird? Horrifying. Probably went to bite and then went for it. Well, no, the way it was is a deer was grazing and the bird was hopping around, like birds do, also grazing. And the deer was watching the bird, and the bird kept getting closer and closer, and then the deer just lifted up his neck, just one bite, just ate the whole bird, and then went back to grazing. I was like, holy shit. I had no idea that they ate meat or even would hunt, but that deer totally honeypotted that bird. It was quite interesting. I've only seen that once, but I did see it. Could have just been a deranged deer, but I think they'll pretty much eat anything. Matter of fact, there might be a video on YouTube of that happening because it seems like that's where I saw it. I'm not sure. I may have saw it when I was hunting, but I think it might have been a video. The inevitable snow arrived Christmas Eve, but dang, nice run. And only an inch or two, already melting off. Have totally lost the desire for snow I had most of my life, right? Yeah, it's amazing how you want to see snow when you're nowhere around it, but when you're in it, you're like, Jesus, I wish this would go away. There's a lot of trail cams of deer eating dead animals, says Walter Davis. Okay. Well, I didn't know. I thought they were strictly vegetarian because they always go into soybean fields and such, eat corn and that sort of thing. I had no idea, and it was quite a shock when I saw that deer eat that bird. Holy hell, from Google again. Deer don't hunt or kill like true meat eaters. However, they have been known to eat live birds. People have caught deer eating baby birds right from their nests. See? Told you. Amanda says, I can't wait, and I'm excited to be in the snow. Well, when you get here, you're going to hate it. I'm just telling you, it's mud. It's white mud. That's all. And it's cold. It's cold white mud. And it gets everywhere. And it sticks to everything. But thankfully, it only snows here like every 2 or 3 years. It don't snow every year. I want to see it falling. Well, that part is pretty, but that part don't last. Walter says, I like plowing snow. Well, if you got a snow plow, sure. I wouldn't like plowing it if I had to do it with a shovel. You got one of them big machines with a nice heater in it. Yeah, I'd love that. And had wall climbing snakes this year. What planet is this? Why haven't I seen these horrible things before? Horrors before. Listen to old Jake. I'll teach you some things. Not necessarily things you want to know, but things. I want to build a snowman, and then I'll be done with snow. LOL. That part's fun, too. I'll give you that. And snowball fights. And snow angels. And peeing in the snow and writing your name. But other than that, snow sucks. The minute you got to have snow tires, it's not good anymore. Or the day after it snows, when they push everything up into the parking lots and it just sits there in a big heap for days. And then the snow melts and you find a car all mangled up that the snowplow missed. Walter says, this year I'm in an old International plow truck. It's pretty good. International is good. That's hard to beat. They don't make them like that anymore. Cole says, I mostly like winter and snow because it's sort of quieter. It's sort of quieted down the city and the pace, but never for long, right? Yep, the city ain't going to stay still long. But I imagine snow in the city is probably different than snow in the country. There's probably much more buttoned down and salted streets and such, you know. Probably don't have a lot of black ice in the city. A lot of roads that disappear because the snow covers everything and you don't know where the road's at anymore. Probably not a lot of that. Double-bladed graders were bogging down in the bogging down in the record hammering of last year. It's all about travel, and if I time it right, not an issue, right? Margie, welcome. Snow is beautiful from a distance, right? Welcome to the show. Did you have a good Christmas? Did you get everything you asked for? Are you happy? That's what I'm asking everybody tonight. Amanda says, hi, Margie. Yeah, snow is beautiful when it's coming, but after it's here, then it sucks. It's a big single-axle dump truck, says Walter. I was going to move a tandem Ford, but the Mac didn't get done. Yay! Ha-ha! That's the one you've been working on for a month. All is well, and hey, y'all, says Margie. Good. Glad to hear it. Hi, Marjorie, says Walter. Cole says, yep, I have a quarter mile until the road and alfalfa field drifts to point. You have to guess where the road is. Yeah. which is on a bit of a berm versus the lower fields. Yep, sometimes you got to point and hope for the best. And you in certain areas, you can kind of tell because you know where the mailboxes are sticking up, so you can kind of guess it's in between those. But there's some places out here where there ain't no mailboxes, and the ditches fill up, and the road's covered, and you're out there, and everything's white, and before you know it, you're in a tree. There ain't much you can do about that. Just hope for the best if you got to go somewhere. I simply need a snowplow, then all would be fine. I can't bet on gambles all the time, says Colby-Croft, right? Walter says, now that was a pair of auto car trucks. They are both done. Gotcha. No. No to the thing you've been working on a month. Okay. I remember you were telling me about one that you had worked on and worked on and worked on and worked on, and it just kept having things wrong with it. I thought it was a Mack truck, but I guess I misunderstood or misremembered. I've been working for the last 4 days on double-sided jerseys that have prints on both sides and numbers on both sides on the back that have to be printed by hand, to the tune of about 400 of them. That is a lot of work, and they're hot, and I have no fingerprints left. So I'm a little frazzled in the memory department because I've been counting all day and trying not to screw up, because it's easy to screw those up. All you got to do is print the wrong thing on the wrong side and you're done. Messes up the whole order. And these are tedious. Like you got to fold each one individually. I usually fold them by 6 or 10 or 12. But he wants every one of them folded individually, which means you have to handle each one hot individually. Plus, the orders are by number. Like they're jerseys. They're like football. So each, you know how the numbers are on the backs? So there's 10 ones and 25 13s and 37 4s and 2 zeros, and you know, from youth small all the way up to extra large, 2X, all the way up to 2X. Bunch of shirts. It's a mind-bending day. And I've been doing it for 4 days now straight, day and all day long. So it ain't usually that tedious. This one's a tedious order. I'm done rambling. Ever see the movie Alone in the T-shirt Zone? No, but it sounds dirty. Alone in the T-shirt Zone. I'm going to look that up tonight just to see what you're talking about. Is it one of those I don't need to watch in front of my mama? Cole says, since I don't have to commute, I really can't complain. I'm a slave to when Social Security comes in for groceries before a 108-mile run, but salute to those who must go on daily jobs like you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't care for it too much, but, you know, got to work. And nightly jobs, too. I work day and night. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess you could say. I survive on Mountain Dew and Goody Powders. And Tums. Lots of Tums. In fact, I'm out of Tums right now. I got to go get some. I can wait. Wait till tomorrow. All right, boys and girls, we have made it to 10 o'clock. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin now. Cole says, hey, Walter Davis, I had a huge group of 30-plus ringneck hens come through, but were flying way up in the trees. It did not come down and made the weirdest group murmurings. I thought they were quiet all the time. I don't know anything about those. I'm guessing those are ducks, pheasants. I don't know. Ringnecks. Night all. See you Sunday, says Amanda. Friday. Then it says, night all. Walter Davis says, it's a story about a guy who made t-shirts that said Foxy Lady for his girlfriend. Oh, nice. Alone in the t-shirt zone. I will check it out. Ringneck snakes, not snakes. Snakes don't fly anymore. They used to, but they don't anymore. All right. Pheasants. That's what we're talking about. Totally out of character, but getting late and a rabbit hole for another day. Ringneck hens did not seem alarmed. Gotcha. Margie says, night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, Margie. Pheasants are loud. Scare the horses every time, says Walter. All right, boys and girls. I love you all. Thank you so much for making the chat so interesting and having so many great things to talk about. I appreciate each and every one of you. Keep coming back because we're going to keep doing it. I'll see you guys Friday night at 8:30 sharp Eastern Standard Time right here on Untethered Live. Have a great night. God bless you all. May you have fantastic dreams tonight and have a good day tomorrow. Cole says, okay, all I heard was that they kept quiet and that group babble was freaky. Thanks. That sounds like a gaggle of thoughts. Okay. Gotta go to bed. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.